Hey Mary, how's it going today? I'm here. I am so surprised. This is going pretty easy. Mary, what are you doing awake? I'm not the only nut. Or are you from a different country than the United States? I don't know. Oh, the notification worked. That is good. You know, half the time I get notified someone's streaming, and half the time I don't. I don't count on it, you know? So, what's going on today? Anything exciting? You're from Wisconsin. No, I'm using StreamYard. You were just going to bed. I know I should be going there too, but I want to keep testing the StreamYard out, and I really want to learn how to do Stream Labs. Am I from the drama community? I don't know. You know, Mary, I have to say, I'm kind of my own community. You know, sometimes I'll make a commentary video on Trisha or, you know, with everything that's going on with Sammy. But I don't know how you would describe it. Spider was in chat again today accusing my husband. What? Who is that? I don't even know who that is. On what stream? Or on, do you have a channel? She did often, and I believe the other day she did. Yep, it's quite a, I don't even know what to call it anymore, Mary. It's just disgusting. Hey, Beck, what's going on? I do think she has been. I know she actually's done drugs on there. Witty Widow is her name. I don't really know her. Hi, Miranda. Hey, girl. How's your mom? I don't never been in Lucille Ball's either. Hi, Marcy. So I don't really know them. You know, the only streams I really go to is I go to Megan Fox if I catch her. And I'll say hi for a few minutes. I like Megan. Vinny G's. Beck has a channel too. So if I catch her and she's on. I know, that's it. That's disgusting, isn't it? Like, is this what you're showing our kids? See? That's what I'm saying. I'm so concerned. Right? What are you doing? Teaching kids how to do things like that? And YouTube has done nothing about it. Is she, Miranda? That is so good to know. I was wondering how your mom was. So am I. J-Love, how you doing, hon? What's going on? You're a night owl too? Yeah, no, Mary, the whole thing is just ridiculous. It really is. It's like, it's more than a joke because it's not funny. Do you know what I mean? It's like really sick. It's sick, and I don't know, I'm stunned YouTube would allow that kind of behavior on here. Everyone's voices sound weird on Streamlabs. Do I sound strange, J-Love? What do I sound like? Obviously not myself, huh? It is sickening. That in and of itself is not even the biggest problem, Mary. Whew, Miranda. What? Oh my gosh. Take every day like it's your last, hon, because time is friggin' precious. You know what I mean? It really is. Not to sound corny, just a different echoed version. Oh, that's not good. Is it driving you crazy? I can't hear myself. Hi, Ellen. I sound okay here? All right, that's good. Hey, Beck, you put up a video on how to navigate Streamlabs, and thank you, by the way, for letting me know about it. You're right, Miranda. That is the God's honest truth. It really is. I've learned the hard way. It really is. And it doesn't matter what age someone is, or it just doesn't matter. Do you love doing parodies? I like doing them too. I did one, Mary, on Trisha. When she was saying all that vulgar stuff about poor makeup by Mandy. So if you go back and listen to that parody, I was doing a parody on her ASMR or motivational videos, whatever that was. Yeah, she is. And some of the things she says when she gets mad, she is still mad at me over that video that I did making fun of her falling down on Dr. Phil. But it was friggin' funny. I couldn't help it. It was comical. She's a trip. What are you going to do? Oh, I just saw my rendering thing. I hope I'm not rendering. Who the hell knows? I'm glitchy. They don't call me glitchy for nothing. I'm glitchy, and Carrie Nosy Housebrow is bitchy. Bitchy and glitchy. Ew. The whole thing of it is so many people do so many things for like views. You don't know who you can believe or not. Miranda, it was comical. Did you see my video with her and Sniper Wolf? I couldn't believe she really was going to argue with a kid over that. Like, come on. I wouldn't say I'm a night owl. I fell asleep when I got home. Oh. So you took a little snooze and now you're up type of thing. I've done that too. Do you ever go to sleep and then you wake up and it's only a couple hours later, but because it's dark, you think it's like the next morning? That's so weird. I've done that. Marcy, I noticed that Sammy's is on. Yeah, she does. She looks rough. She sure does. She doesn't look healthy, that's for sure. I'll tell you what, Mary, though. Trisha is friggin' comical. She really is. Some of the stuff she's doing crack me up. Hey, trash bag, what's going on? Oh, you've had that happen too? I hate that. I'll never forget when I was little, I did, and I thought I missed Halloween. It was like a nightmare, and I'll never forget it either. It was crazy. I'm like, I didn't get to go for Halloween. Blah, blah, blah. No, actually, Sammy crushed up Oxy's on stream and licked it off her daughter's book. How gross is that? That's kind of like blasphemy, you know? Well, not really, but you know what I mean. You're going to lick it off your daughter's book and then give it to her, you skankaroo. Just wearing an unused plastic garbage bag as a shirt. Yeah, Mary, she did. She did. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't believe that's allowed on there. Like, she could be teaching teenagers, young, preteens, whatever, how to use drugs. No, no, honey. Mm-mm. No, that was a couple days ago, Mayor. Yes, she did. She did. I saw her do it with my own eyes. I tried to go back, but I think she may have cut the clip, but many have seen her. Many. Beck, you saw that too, didn't you? No trash bag, no. No, the only thing I've ever done in an emergency, when I had to go to work, I took a little plastic bag and put it over my head. You know, can't mess up the hair. Yes, she is. And she's like a danger to people. You know, you're triggering people out there. Kids are watching you. She's got no freaking common sense at all. Trash bag. She really doesn't. She's got no sense. Those drugs fried her brain, honey. They absolutely did something to her brains. I know. You know, Mary, I was concerned about that for a long time. I did what I could do. You know, when I think about it or hear about it, it just really bothers me. So, yeah, she is. She was like, oh, look at the book I bought my daughter. And then days later, she's licking a pill off it. Oh, yay, Mother of the Year. Yeah, it's sick. It's really, it really is sick. It's not even like you can laugh at it. Yeah, Ellen, she's a liar. It is not all good. No one can look even at what she puts online and say it's good. It's not good. And do you think her medication is locked up where her daughter can't ever get them? I hope they are, Sammy. I really hope they are, because you're teaching her how to be you. Yeah, she could be. No, but listen, Sammy's really, she licked up every last bit of it. All right, Beck. Beck, just so you know, I was over there on Cash's stream. I just wanted you to know that I was there. Miranda, yeah, no, she's not locking them up. And then, you know what, it's funny too that Carly said that, because I thought the same exact thing. You know that whole thing with her puppy being so sick? It's like, did your puppy get your drugs? Did he? You never know. Oh, yeah, I'm sure too. J Love, unless, you know, ugh, yuck. That's so nasty. I wouldn't even want my child picking up a book that I licked all over. Yes, on the live stream, Mary. on the live stream in front of whoever was there. Beck was there, weren't you? Yeah, Cass was live. Yep. And Carly, and that's when Carly said she said this, she took it right out of my brain. I kid you not. Well, I'm sure we can't be the only one that thinks that possibly that dog got her drugs. It does, because if the dog only ate almonds, he would be able to walk. Sammy said he couldn't walk. He couldn't stand. Oh, you weren't there? I was. I saw her do it. Yes, Miranda. Yep. And she had a bunch of bushcrafting or prepper crap. She could have done it off her own, but no. That's right, Marcy. Kids are smarter than their parents give them credit for. Her daughter could have been watching her do it. She was there in the home, and they know how to get around parental controls. By the time kids are 11, they know. Mine did. They knew how to get around controls. It was so bad with my kids, I had to take their stuff so they couldn't watch those things because they know how to do it. Once they're in school, they're going to school with older kids. They're telling them how to do things. They learn about computers. Kids are sly. No, she went to detox and they caught her with contraband in the way of a uh, liquid nicotine for juice for a vape. And they probably, she violated policy. She had to go. She won't say they kicked her out. Either way, it doesn't even matter. If they kicked her out or she left against medical advice, she left. Yes, I agree. She needs inpatient, and she needs at least, for someone with a severe addiction like she has, 6 months. She's got to get away from the whole dynamic. She's got to get away from her home. She's got to build new. She rewired her brain from all that drug use. I do too, Mary, but I don't see it happening unless someone gets a hold of her daughter's school. I don't know. I don't know how that will happen. You do? That's great. It's not a cakewalk, but you do it to improve your life. That's why you do it. You know, when people are actively using, they have this idea that detox and rehab is something done to them, when technically it's not. It's there to assist you in improving your life. That can happen, Mary. A lot of things can happen. People have traumatic brain injuries from overdosing, a lot of things, endocarditis from infected needles. People they don't understand the risks. They'll minimize and justify. They minimize. They're, scared straight. No, I think scared straight. Her daughter, that's too much for her. She just needs someone to teach her, a healthy way to live. Yep, Beck, just like she says, CPS is overworked. Hepatitis C, yep, that's a big one. That's very common. They don't think of those things, not at the time. And let me tell you, I know for a fact that young people get it too, because the one that I'm talking about that had endocarditis was 18. That's a baby. That's a child. His brain isn't even fully developed. Yes. Yeah. It's too bad. Hi, American Psycho. How are you? Is it morning for you, or what time is it for you? Well, the thing of it is, J Love, if they're, if they're a severe using substance dependent, they're going to use what they can use, and they often use together, and they're sharing dirty needles, and they're not particularly concerned with hygiene. No, because Sammy thinks she can beat the world. I don't think she understands how unhealthy her body really is. Like somebody half the size of you could knock you flying. She doesn't understand it. Like she can't connect the dots. She's fried. Her brain is so clouded and toxic right now. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Mary. You have a good one too, hon. Yeah, that's one of the things that can happen, Ellen. But let me tell you, you cannot protect your child while you're off your rocker. So a lot of other things could happen too. There is no way you are able to take care of a child. I know there is, J Love. I know. I've been around many, many, many. And, I will say this too. There are people out there that always assume the child is better off with the parent. And I'm going to tell you, I know for a fact that that's not always the case. I'm not saying in hers it is or isn't, but children do not always need to be with their parents because they're subjected to things that children shouldn't be subjected to. I noticed her support team finally realized what we all knew from the beginning. You'd think since most of them had addiction problems, they would have seen it before us. Well, it depends. It depends because they could feel like, you know, if their boundaries aren't fully healthy, they could have believed a lot of what she's saying. And, the whole thing with her saying, well, everybody didn't believe me, but because, that's part of recovery. They're not going to believe you. Why should someone believe you when you've lied and manipulated for years? You know? Hey, Carly, you don't automatically have people believe you. It doesn't happen. I don't know of one single person that's in recovery that someone, people, friends, and family automatically believe them. There's going to come a time when you're tired and you're truly tired, and to them, you look like you might be using. You know what I mean? You have to earn that trust back. And when you're in a place to understand that, yeah, you've not been truthful, you've not been honest with people, and they're not going to believe you. You work for that. You work to gain that respect and that trust back. And if you don't, then you just can't blame other people for your choices. Hey, Cash, how are you, hon? Funny meeting you guys here. I could have swore I just talked to you. We all had the great idea, huh? I want to get to know how to use this StreamYard. Can you put a picture up or no? No, right? It's just this white dot. Miranda, I know somebody like Sammy that couldn't find a babysitter. Oh, yep. That's what I'm saying. They make really poor choices. They do. It does, right, Cash? And that, oh, you're welcome. I think you guys are great. You have a lot to say and can help a lot of people. And you're right. That's part of recovery is understanding that, you have to earn people's trust. They don't have to just give it to you. People have been truly hurt by people when they're actively using. And to put all your faith into someone that's been dishonest, you know, it's not always going to happen. And you can't blame anyone except your choices. So I know you guys know that had nothing to do with anyone. That was just something she could use. She'd use anything because when she crushed that pill, I was there and I said, don't, you can't blame people for what you do. No, no, no. you know? And the whole thing of, well, these people on the internet, well, what's more important to you? Get off the internet. If you don't, you're choosing to, listen to people have comments about you and opinions. If you can't handle it, what do? You don't go on anymore. You have to decide what's important. You have to have priorities in life. And, no matter what she says, her priority is YouTube and doing what she wants. So, what are you going to do? American Psycho, I get what you're saying, but in the end, it's always her decision. It was always her decision. She decides. She decided to misuse her medication in the beginning. I'm not saying she decided to become addicted to them because no one would. No one. But it happened. She chose the risky behavior. She left detox. There's people that have no support at all. No family, no friends, nothing. And, it's harder for them. She had everything handed on a silver platter. Truth be known, truth be told, is she should have been looking for places to get healthy herself. She didn't want to. Me, Carly? You think I'm lecturing you, Carly? I wasn't trying to lecture you. I was just talking to everyone. Ellen, you have 2,000 subscribers? Is that what you're saying? Oh, Carly. I'm sorry, I missed that. Congratulations, lady. You'll be rolling in the pennies now, like the rest of us. Because we all know we're not going to get anything from YouTube. She's probably over there crying to herself now. That's excellent, Ellen. I'll have to stop over and check you out, hon. Sometimes that's what happens, American Psycho. You know, you want to believe so much, you know? And it's hard when, I think when people get scared or they're afraid for someone, they just want to believe the good, you know? And I think, like I said before, if you're a really good person or you're a kind person, you will always want to see the good in someone else, that someone else is good, and they just not always, you know? That's what I'm saying, American Psycho. Carly's gotten emotional. Everybody has. She's had so much support. It was her that she was doing what she was doing. Did I just cut out on you guys? It looked like it was rendering on my end. And she's got like Joe said before, every available resource, right? All she has to do is make a call. Oh, just for a second. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. It's probably my internet. I know, American Psycho. And then you get even more angry at Sammy. I do. Yeah, Cass, because people that are like that, they really do find it hard to believe that there can be a person that just has absolutely nothing. But if you look at behaviors, patterns of it, because I'll tell you what, I've had some rotten days, where you seem like a witch. You're not really. You had a bad day. You just don't do it all the time. Yeah, American Psycho. I think a lot of people did, you know, because she's very, very manipulative. I have a video coming on with emotional vampires and manipulators and ways that they do it because she's so classic to me. But again, it wouldn't be so classic to someone else. It all depends on where people are and what they've been through and what they've seen in their lives. I've seen many of Sammy, many, many, and worse. But it's just in my point of view, these people are dangerous because they do hurt other people. It's not. And guys, anybody who ever had difficulty with any substance use, they'll say, well, I'm hurting myself. No, you're not. You're hurting everyone around you. Every single person that is in your airspace, you hurt by using, especially people that love and care about you. They just don't want to see something awful happen. So, Cash or Carly or any one of you, can you get a picture in that white center dot here, or you can't? Because I am technologically illiterate. No, not exactly. It's so funny that I can work that edit software, but this, I'm like, there has to be a way to put a picture in there. No. Oh, see? I wonder why. You can put a banner, but you can't put a picture. That's really odd, don't you think? Yeah. Cass, Carly's nice. So are you, hon. American Psycho. You know it. You know it. But I really do think it's the port. I think I need a whole new laptop. And my priorities at the moment are not a new laptop. Because if I were going to go out and get a new one, I want something a lot better than what I have. If I go out and get the same kind, I mean, what's the point? I need one with more, space. I need a lot more things. I want new editing software and get back to making videos. But I'll tell you what, people, once you start streaming, it's hard to go back and make a video. Streaming, you just talk and it comes right up when you're finished. Making a video is work. Yeah, American Psycho. I would love to do it. I love the artsy stuff, but it's time consuming. The end result I usually always like, but it does take a lot of time and effort. So then if you're really busy, you can only fit a little bit in at a time. Because I have that one video coming out. I thought I was going to be finished with it yesterday. I don't think you did. Carly, are you still here, hon? By the way, Carly and Cass, you could come up anytime. I didn't even think to ask them. Oh, you like the exposed videos? Oh, American Psycho, I know you, don't I? I do. I know I do. um, yeah, it does. Have you done videos too, J Love? Oh. And are you blue, American Psycho? Oh, thank you, Ellen. Yeah, and I'm going to stop over to yours too, hon. If I ever catch you, I never catch anybody I like. I was just lucky I caught Cash and Carly. Yes. Are you blue? Da da dee da da. I'm blue. Da da dee da. No, I said blue. No. Oh, I bet you can do a lot of stuff, J Love. That is excellent. I'd love to see some of your stuff. I love art and photography and stuff like that. I myself am not proficient, but I love people that get into that. I've seen some amazing photos. I know Adobe seems to be the good one, right? I'm not even sure. I just like it was so strange how I came onto YouTube in the beginning. And I never thought I'd stick around. Cass, are you here, hon? Or Carly? Or anybody that I know that wants to come up? Do you, J Love? I don't do many lives, but I do quite a few videos. So don't forget to check them out. I will, Ellen. I will, hon. Sure. Probably tomorrow. It's late for me now. I'm from the US. The silly editing softwares are so hard to navigate. Well, when I first started J Love, I was like, oh, I'm never going to be able to do this. Never. And when you finally get it, okay, hon. I figure Cass and Carly's done it, but I figure it can't be that hard to get somebody up because it says invite someone. I'm just not sure exactly how to do it. Do you know, American Psycho or Ellen? No, I know what you mean, though, American Psycho, and I know Carly and Cass, they understand. I will tell her. I think she's just been hurt lately, so, and it's just hard when somebody does that to you. And especially if you say you're a pretty smart person and you usually can catch on, but this one person you just, for some reason, really wanted to believe. See, that's what she does. She's very manipulative. And she'll cry and she'll tell you all these stories about her past. She knows how to suck people in. But I'll tell her. American Psycho. I will. Whenever I get to talk to her again. Well, thanks for stopping, hon. I'll see you next time. And hopefully at a better time. J Love, what are you doing up this late? Nobody's usually up now. See, I can never find a good time. And usually in the morning, I have, well, at work to do. So I can't get on. And I would love to talk to little Miss Lottie Dottie and Iris Marie and, all the girls from UK and UK. But usually when I come on, no one's around. Miranda, what are you doing a week, girl? I say that, not that I am not really glad that you are. I have to check Ellen's channel out too. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, J Love. You did say that. You did. So, what do you think of the banner? You know what's really weird? The first banner I made the other night had my picture on it. You know, that one picture? Yeah, Miranda. You're crazy. I love you, girl. My picture came on it. And know how I don't know how I messed it up, but I did. Actually, I don't know how it even came on there. You don't see a banner. It doesn't say Tea with Twisted on the bottom. What? It doesn't say Tea with Twisted in a purple. Yeah. Well, when I had that the very first night, it had my picture on it and then it said create a banner. So I clicked the create a banner and then that one disappeared and I couldn't get it back. So I don't know. And can you see powered by StreamYard up in the top right hand corner? You can, right? I don't know what I am doing. Well, I'll figure it out or I won't. I have Streamlabs. That's the one I really want to use. But I can't figure it out. But I couldn't figure out my editing software at first either. So I just have to keep doing it, plugging around. No. I should probably get off. There's no one around. I'm not like Sammy. Sammy, I saw her one time. I kid you not. She stayed on the stream. No one was there for like 30 minutes. If I started a stream and there's absolutely nobody here, I am not staying on talking to myself. Not happening. I'm not that interested. If no one's around, no one's around. What are you going to do? I don't think you can do a panel with Streamlabs. Oh, wait. Yes, you can. Vinny G does. I don't know if you know him, but he has a channel and he has people up on his. So there has to be a way. I don't know how, but maybe it's only 4, but the one time that I have more than 4 people on, were you there, J-Lo? Miranda? I don't know if you guys were there. Hey, Candy Strap, it was crazy. Everybody was speaking over everyone else. It was just a little distracting, to say the least. You do, Miranda? I can't. Well, now there's only 2 of us. Candy Strap, what time is it for you, hon? Otherwise, I'm just like, I have to go. No, he's the one. That's how I saw all that, you know, creative stuff. It was on Streamlabs. No, that's what he has. But he's got some setup. Like, he has a lot of stuff. So maybe, I don't know. I think it's I don't know how to use it. True. Oh, it's 125 for you? Ah, you're a night owl too, huh? It's so hard when you can't sleep at night. And you know what? Oh, I think I smell skunk. Oh no, now I'll be afraid to let the dogs out. Canada, baby. Nice. Nice. How's the weather in Canada? You're always up overnights, Miranda? Aw. Yeah, I'm afraid. If you have dogs, what's going to happen? Your friend knows how to use Stream. This is StreamYard that I'm using, or did you mean Streamlabs? The weather, don't ask. It's hot. Candy strap. Is it? Nice. That's when you have to get, well, your vitamin D. Get out there as much as you can. Especially in Canada, winters are brutal, aren't they? I don't want 2 and 3 feet of snow. Or is that exaggerated? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just rambling now at this point. It's humid here, too. Oh no, Candy Strap. I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrible. Mm-mm. I asked there's... Oh, thanks, J-Love. I think there's a button to press that says invite. I don't know what happens after that, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. I don't know. West Coast. Oh, I can't stand all these natural disasters. It's so sad. When you live in that area, and there's a lot of people, they can't just move. It's not possible, or their jobs are there, you know. And then what are you going to do? You're going to buckle down and hope for the best? I don't know. And how about those people that they have to leave for a certain period of time? Oh, I know once I let these dogs out, they're going to get it. Oh, okay, J Loves. Let me go there and see. I will not be able to see the... Huh. Where am I? Where am I? Oh no. That's not it. Did it? Nothing came up. It said it came to the clipboard. All right, now see. Oh, earthquakes. All right, click that, J Love, and see what happens. We're just testing it out, Candy Strap. Can you see it? It's there. Now let me see if I have to let you on. I don't know. I don't see anything. Did you click that button, J Love? I don't know if you click it and you just come on. You didn't say if you clicked or not. You're drinking. Cheers. Salud. I'm really testing this out, Candy Strap, this whole new live streaming thing. What? Candy Strap? No, I'm having British blend right now. Miranda, do you want to come up? Candy Strap, you can come up too if I can figure it out. Oh, wait. Oh, I see you. Okay, you're on.
Can you hear me?
I can, yes.
Oh my god, we got it working.
Welcome to my stream.
Okay, but I only said I would come up for a minute just to see if you could get this working.
Yeah, you know how you do it, J Love? If I have to add you, like you click the stream, then I have to go to StreamYards.
Yeah, I
And
had to.
yeah. So here
But
we are.
that's actually really easy.
It's simple. I think it's easier than Hangouts was.
Hangouts? Yeah, definitely. That's definitely really easy.
I know, I like it. Now if we could only get our pictures on.
Well, you can put your picture on. There's a video thing. I don't know if they're like you know how on Hangouts you could just have your picture showing. Well, there's a video button that you can click or unclick,
And that's
but
how
it'll show like you in real time. It won't show just the picture, from what I see.
Oh, okay. So if
But
I wanted
yeah, everybody that I've seen doing it usually has those blanked out pictures that we see right now.
yeah. I want to change it to like it was when I streamed with Hangouts, but I guess not. I'll have to take what I can take for now.
Well, I'll figure and then I'll let you know.
Thank you, honey. Thank
Did you
you.
hear me?
You'll check and let me know? No, you can't hear me? Can you guys hear the both of us? No? Oh, no, Miranda, can you still hear me? J-Love, did you drop out? I don't know if she dropped out on purpose or not. Listen to Candy start talking to me. I don't know. J-Love, where'd you go? Miranda, I don't know what she did. She was cutting out at the end. Let me see. Yeah, she's not even here to have her back up now. That's really weird. Aww. I don't know what happened. I just went back over there. Can you hear me? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's weird. You recognized her voice? It was really nice to talk to you, J-Lo. You wanted to get off anyway, right? I don't know why that would happen unless you jump up and jump back on. I think that happened on Cash. Over on Cash's stream. I don't know, Candy Strap. Are you somebody we know? Probably. well, let's put it to you this way, Candy Strap. Are you on the Google list? Her her famous list. Aw, thank you, J-Lo. But that's what I'm saying, Candy Strap. Were you on her list? You know that list that she had, that she created, that fool? She was a fool, that woman. You weren't cool enough. Yeah, well, she wasn't saying we were cool, Miranda. And she thinks, and she said it with such conviction. And there's a list of harassers. It's like, yeah, honey, please. Every person that ever said a single word about her. The only thing that girl was hitting was the couch. She wasn't doing Marie. Oh my gosh. How are you, hon? Your kids are beautiful. They are so cute. And your little one with her little earrings. But your art came out? Ah. Yeah. Dirty witch put me on her list. I was like, hey. I was too cool. She didn't want to give me relevance. Probably. You're welcome, Marie. I can't believe that she didn't have Ryan on there. Rag Reynolds. She had me on there, but not Rag. He made videos too. It wasn't just me. Marie, did you see Cash, her stream? They had a stream too today. Cash and Carly. It was good too. I thought it was, they had good points there. And Carly said the same thing I was thinking about. Did the dog get into her pills? Oh, you missed it. Oh, I didn't catch it until I think it was the very end. I think it was the end. I'm trying to figure out this new StreamYard, but I want to do Stream Labs, Iris. Do you know how to do that? I mean, I have it downloaded, but I have no idea how to use it. None. We were just talking about Joy Sparkle, that fool. Do you remember her? She was such a nutbag. She put me on her list, Marie. I was on her Google list. You know, anybody that ever said a single word against her. I know, Marie, that's how I am with the Streamlabs, and it looks like, yeah, Joy Sparkle. She was such a crazy nitwit. She really was. She was out there, honey. That girl was gone. And she'd speak in circles. Aww. That's awful, J Love. I know everybody was on her stupid list. And she says it like, you know, the FBI wrote the list or something. It was her. It's like you have no credibility at all. What do you think that list is going to do for you? Do you remember Joy Marie? Joy Sparkle? And remember that whole big thing she did about her list of harassers? My goodness. J-Love, I would never have a list of, listen, unless somebody's threatening my life, I don't care what you do. Stupid. You know what I mean? Like, it was just dumb. Lottie, I hope you got a clean bus, hon. We were just talking about I was just going to say J Love. Joy Sparkles. Remember her? And her crazy Google list and how everybody was out to get her, and, you know, she had to, her boyfriend, oh, geez, the stories she told. She told some stories. Oh, well, hey. Aw, candy strap. We were saying 100 times, those were the days. So what are you doing, Lottie? Coming home from work? Or peeking in on Fruit Loop over there? We know why you can't type, candy strap. Well, that's the last of my Tetley tea. Marie, where were you? You didn't hear a word I said because you was peeking, weren't you? I peek too. Not much anymore, though. Out on the wire. How are you? You're new here, just saying. I knew it, Marie. I knew it. Oh, she's gunning for you now. I don't know what she thinks she's going to do to you, but she is gunning for you. Cass and Carly were here for a minute, but someone, American Psycho, said that they were enabling, and I hope that's not why they left. It didn't seem like that was why. They're probably peeking on Sammy too, seeing who's on her hit list. Oh, boy, you mean voice chat? Well, you click that button. Marie, that's what I said. I said she'll be in the shock of her life when Marie drop kicks her. She's so full of it. She's full of it. No, that's okay. Yes. But American Psycho said if someone would please apologize to Carly. He didn't mean to hurt her feelings. How dare you leave, Cass? Really? Yeah, the same link. You'll pass on it. You heard Sammy saying she's going to do that to Marie. That was so funny to me. I was like, Marie's just gonna just picture Marie. Wah! And Sammy going flying like a cartoon. That'd be comical. I just got this weirdest visual. Well, you know what, Candy Strap? Oh, did you find it? I have to click you on, I believe. Oh, are you kidding, Cash? As she reads her daughter a book with flecks of old oxys coming off. Oh my gosh. She is Mother of the Year. We all know it. She almost. Oh, forget it. What is even the point? She does. She is, I'm telling you, Irish. Go in there and tell her to shut her mouth. I can't. She blocked me. She better lay off, Marie. And, oh no, then singing a song. All right, I'll put the link in. Let me find it. Now, you know I'm new at this, right? I think I did it before. Is this working? Try that, Marie. Out on the wire. She's scared of Marie. She should be. I don't know. J Love was up here. She didn't need one. Did you click that link? Marie, I don't see you here. I'm over in the, because I think I have to click you on. Or do I need another? Maybe. Did that work? Hi, Briar Rose. Good morning. I don't know if she clicked in. I'm looking. Oh, now I see her.
Weird, man.
You're here, honey bunny.
Leave chat, flip
It
chat,
is.
video. Nobody saw my ugly face, no? Okay, that's good.
No. Listen, if your face came on, Sammy'd have a heart attack. She's jealous, don't you know?
She's over there, Coco, and she's saying, "You're not prettier than me. You might be younger than me, but you're not prettier than me. Get a fucking life, Sammy, you fucking nobody."
Did you see how mad she got because Michelle called her fat?
She is like, she's so pathetic. She says that she's famous. She's a popular YouTuber. The 26 people that are watching her are the castaways, nobody else. The 26, I can tell you, they're the 26 people that she blocked. That's who's watching her.
I'm not this time.
She is so, it's not even funny.
No. And then when she was like, in fact, she's got
She
a
said-
horse face.
She said if I died, she'd feel sorry for my kids.
If
Okay,
you
whatever,
don't-
Sammy. If I die, YouTube isn't going to know about it. But whatever.
Yeah, no. But if you do, Sammy, everybody's gonna know.
And she still doesn't realize that when Yaba was in there telling her that, oh, Irish Marie told me not to be your friend, and Sammy's like, oh, when, Yaba, when? Asked her like 100 times, and she said yesterday, Yaba was trolling. I never went to Yaba and told Yaba not to be friends with Sammy. She obviously doesn't get around the community to know that Yaba trolls like that.
She doesn't, but I knew it because I said, yeah, but you're a trip. She said, I know, I try.
And she in there and Sammy and she lapping it all up.
She is, Sammy, because Sammy gave her a wrench. And
All her thumbs down are because of multiple accounts. Yeah, I heard her name and out God Kirsty's accounts.
Yeah, she said all those, all of them were from like 3 girls.
Kirsty.
I'm like, I don't know how they got all those accounts, but I seriously doubt it. She doesn't get
I don't
it.
know, guys. I don't understand. Like, do drugs make your brain that delusional? They have to, man.
Here's the thing. Not only is Sammy fried and living in a toxic universe, she's got these personality disorders that are never going away, and she doesn't have insight, so she'll never get help for them, so she'll always be that way. She's never going to change no matter what.
She can never judge anybody, even besides the parenthood. She's a slut. She sleeps for 12 hours. She wakes up. She comes on YouTube. She don't brush her teeth. She don't brush her hair. She don't wash her body. And she sits there all day long, hogging fags, hogging that vape and chopping up oxys. Can't judge anybody, Sammy. Nobody.
No, but she'll try.
Do you know who I just got a message from, Coco?
Who?
That RSN dude asking me to go on his panel to talk about Sammy.
Did you?
I'm not doing it. Go away, creepy. He's a fucking creep too.
He is. He is. You heard about all that with that young girl.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Yeah, and I don't even like the look of that dude, man. He looks like he's eating Maltesers every time he talks.
He does, and you notice he has difficult time looking up at the stream. He's odd. He is.
And
odd bird.
I think he's... I know I'm not doing it. No way, Blair. I don't like him. When no means no. That's all I got to say on that matter.
Well, he probably thought you were cute. He's not trying to get a hold of you, Sammy, is he?
I ain't going on there anyway. And then I'm jealous of her because of her channel and she's a YouTuber. God give me fucking strength. Imagine if I lived my life in YouTube pretending to be a bushcrafter, pretending to be a model, pretending to be somebody special, but you're nothing but a slot sitting on the side of your bed.
And you notice what she's doing to that bedroom now?
She's a hoarder, dude.
She's slowly adding everything to the wall.
I'm telling you, she's got a child's mind, because who in today's day and age puts posters on their walls? I used to as a kid. My kids don't even do that now.
No, because those days are over. You're lucky if you have a friggin' picture of your kids on your walls.
And I'm so jealous of her, Coco. I would love for my husband to be sleeping 4 foot away from me in his own single bed with a big board partition up so that I can't see what he's doing when he's lying in the bed. Nope. I go to bed every night and wrap my fat little thighs around my skinny husband.
That's right, honey. That's right. And that's how it's meant to be. Come on.
Jesus. Did you see the board, Coco, dividing her from seeing him in the bed?
No.
Oh, I gotta send it to you. I'll send it to you and hang out. So 1 second. You gotta see this setup, Coco. It's fucking ridiculous.
She's probably got stickers all over it.
Well, he must want to be hiding himself on Pornhub or something behind. Look at it, behind that position.
Well, he's watching something on YouTube or something because he's not getting all that from her.
Oh no, they watch YouTube together. I see him mouting about Ashley Clare. I heard him.
Oh, really?
Do you see that board, Coco?
Oh my God. What is all that?
And I'm jealous of her, guys. I have a double bed that cost me £1,000, but I'm jealous of Sammy.
But, and you don't sleep in separate beds like campers on a trip. I'm telling you, that's what's wrong.
I think he moved her in there to make sure that she's breathing at night, because now she said the flat is for Candice when she's older. Who would put an 11-year-old autistic child out in a flat by themselves? First of all, you're asking for them to get raped and murdered. And second of all, you are just putting a sign out there, teen pregnancy. Being serious.
She didn't
putting your child feet away from the house at 11.
Did
no.
she mean
But I think
now?
From what I could gather, they're cleaning it out for Candice to go in there. But I think Vinny probably moved her back into the house because she's not on the oh my God, what are them things that she was taking? The substitute things for drugs.
Suboxone?
Suboxone. She doesn't have that in her system now. So I think he's just to make sure that she's breathing when she's asleep. Maybe, who knows? It's not like they're having sex anyway and they're in 2 single beds.
No, I can't. Now, come on. Please don't get me wrong. I don't care. But, you know, it's curiosity to me. How?
But she puts it out there, Coco. If she didn't put that shit out there, nobody would be talking about it. She puts it out there for people to ridicule it and then questions why people talk about it. She's like, oh, they're obsessed with me. I'm so much prettier than them. No, bitch, you're ridiculous.
We're all jealous that you're in a relationship.
Her day will come though, Coco. She'll get bigger, and the more people that she hurts, that circle will get wider and wider, and she'll just be like Trisha. Hate watchers, trolls, videos.
It's the truth. And I think a lot of the things that she does really do resemble things that Trisha has done. Now, have you ever seen Sammy, and it's usually when Vinny G's around, try to push her boobs up and stuff?
Yes, when Vinny G's around and she doesn't have a boob. Not even one boob.
It's like, and she said one time, look at this. And he said, I don't want to look.
Vinny's like, please put it away.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, no. And then the one time, here's what got me. Now, you know, this was going to have a special spot in any video I made. She kept saying how, did you see the other night when she was like begging him to meet with her?
Yes. Well, I've seen it a long time ago, but was he in there the other night? I miss hours of YouTube. You see, I'm in a different time zone.
I know, I miss you all the time. But it was days and days ago. I don't remember exactly how many. Because the truth is, Marie, that's how I saw your kids. I was just looking to see if I wanted to do another video.
I'm such a fool for showing her my kids, but whatever.
Oh, she didn't take a picture. They're beautiful. And you don't put out where they go to school, you know what I mean?
No.
She's the one
No.
who's done that. And for anybody who's really concerned about her child, I just have to say this. She's put the school out. So that would be the route I would go. Anybody in Australia?
I don't know how YouTube haven't taken down her channel, first of all, for eating an oxy live on YouTube. And then the threats of violence after that. I don't understand how she still has her channel.
I don't either. And Carly said she sent Team YouTube.
I don't know, dude. Maybe you have to be murdering somebody on stream.
I don't know, but I'll tell you what, they'll demonetize you for saying
But
that.
her super chat is gone, so I already think she has a strike. She doesn't, the super chat button, go in and click it, it says it's unavailable. So I already think she's maybe on her second strike, heading towards her third.
Well,
why do they take super chat away, don't they, when you get a strike?
I hope it happens because she does not.
And not only that, if it happens now within this month and the channel is gone, all that money that's in her YouTube account is gone too. She doesn't get that money.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that all goes too. So she'll lose it all the AdSense, and she'll lose all the charity money that she took in under false pretenses anyway, because she's not a charity channel. She's a fucking active druggie, fucking eating oxys on fucking YouTube.
Girl, I know, because now those F-bombs are coming. I know how you feel.
I just the neck of her over there judging me. Come at me, Sammy, when you get up at 7:30 in the morning and your kids are sleeping and you have to put washing in the washing machine. Then you got to make 3 rounds of breakfast and tidy your house. You do nothing. She shouldn't even have a vagina, guys. She should have a dick because she's a perfect man and nothing else. A layabout.
Did you hear her say on her video the other day, you guys in the side chat if you ever watch her, she said, because I have to go shopping like a wife does. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Listen, she was on stream the other night and I was watching her and she left for 2 minutes and she went into the kitchen and said something to Vinny and she came back in again and she said, see, I do spend time with my husband. Man and wife need to have time together. 2 minutes, guys. 2 fucking minutes. When my husband comes in at 5:30 in the evening, he's in my ears and I go to bed at nighttime.
Well, how about this? Oh, they're going to get it. I can't help it. What is with that board? Marie?
That is for him to be on Pornhub looking at this skinny, big boobied lady, and then he looks over the board at the hot mess he has at the other side of the room and says, I'll flap away over here. Don't look at me, Sammy.
He loses. He probably loses everything.
He's as bad as her because they're in there for the last couple of nights talking about YouTube. He knows everything that's going on around YouTube. He's got opinions on everything. They're both drug users. They're both delusional, sitting there talking about the past, that she was with a millionaire and she left the millionaire for Vinny. Yeah, fucking right. Fucking right. Do you think that we're all like the normal people out here that like have response commentary to make on Sammy? We're not drug addicts. We are not delusional. We don't buy that shit. We've got brains of our own. We live in a functioning society.
They wouldn't know how to function. She said
J-Love, she crushed an oxy with a knife over a book, crushed off all the coating off it because it was slow release, and she licked it all up off a child's book.
And then probably had Vinny read it to her.
Probably. Or she probably asked the dog to lick the paper.
Oh, yeah.
The child even, tell me how many, she's taking 4 40-gram tablets. So if there was residue on the book and the child started to lick it, wouldn't she get high?
Well, first of all, I hope she's not that, she wouldn't lick her book, but well,
some kids do. My son smells everything. He's a bit like, he likes to smell everything.
He's got to smell it. I don't think it would harm her. What would be left over? She might get tired. She might get sick. I don't think it would. She wouldn't overdose on it
Would you even do it in your house, Coco?
ever.
Like even for normal parents that might indulge in a joint or
No,
smoke a bit of green, you'd go out of your house and go somewhere into the bushes, into the fucking shade, down
wherever.
the bottom of the garden. You wouldn't let that smoke maintain in your house. So why would you be chopping out oxys in case you've dropped residue around the place for anybody, animals or humans to consume?
I said that. I was just saying that. Do you think she's locking her meds away? No.
Nope.
And her daughter, I'm telling you, Sammy is a complete moron if she thinks her kid cannot see what she does. I know she can, and kids are nosy little people.
And they know everything, Coco. My 11-year-old, if you don't tell him you could open the kitchen door and he could be standing outside it just to have a listen.
Yes,
That's
because
what kids are
what
like, though. I did it
do.
myself as a child.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. She thinks she doesn't know. What are you trying to? That's why she blocked me, because when she was crossing them, I went over and I said, "Oh, do you want your daughter and all the kids on YouTube to see this?" Really?
She does, as I said, Coco, like if she lives in a little village, she's known for what she is, because it's like me living in my village. If somebody had a slutty encounter that was married at the weekend, everybody would know it by Monday.
Yeah.
Everybody and their granddad would know it by Monday. So just like here, we know who the local druggies are. She's probably known as the local druggie too. That's why Talia is the only child that comes around to the house, because she's Ginny's kid. I don't know who owns that boy, but he's not there too often when he comes around.
No, see, if you heard that from Jessica, it can't be. Talia cannot be Jenny's daughter.
I think she is Ginny's. Cash, are you still here? I think she's Ginny's daughter, youngest kid.
But
She has kids her oldest is 24 and the youngest is like Candice's age. Actually, there's a younger than that. I think there's a 4-year-old there too.
But isn't the boy usually when Talia comes, her little brother comes? Well, not.
I don't think she is. No, Talia's brother's 24. There is 7 girls and 1 boy. I don't know. I'm so confused. She said the other day on there that did you see the clip where she said, Coco, that Candice had a brother who was a 24-year-old autistic man who did nothing but play games, and he was no good to society. He'll never drive. He'll never do anything with his life, just like Candice.
Listen.
And that when he dies, nobody's ever going to flutter an eyelid or bother, just like Candice.
She's a sick, demented person. She really is. She's holding Candice back so far that if someone doesn't intervene, she may never catch up. She's keeping her that way because Sammy wants her around for whatever reason. Maybe
for a check. I think it's for a check, Coco.
It could be.
You don't hinder a child that much in life unless there's something behind it. Like, and to keep saying, I'd never say these are my kids who have muscular dystrophy. I'd rather shoot myself in the head first. They're my kids. Their condition comes after the fact.
Right.
It's not put up there when you're introducing them. It comes after the fact, if I even want to disclose that to people.
That's right. And that's why she can't standyou. Because
I tell her, she's sitting there and she's ridiculing me there now. She's ridiculing me for what? All I ever did was tell her the truth about herself, that she was high and that she was on drugs. Everything else has come from her own live streaming that I've talked about, and her own words and her own lies.
That's right. And it's
I've been bashing her for years. Bitch, I didn't look at you for nearly a year and a half. I didn't have nothing to do with Sammy until she supposedly got clean. this time round.
See,
That's when I came about.
that's why she goes after you, Marie, because she knows you have her number no matter what. Like all that crying, it's just what she does. It's like a cycle. She'll create chaos, right? She'll create this big issue. She overreacts, she catastrophizes events, and then she'll cry when everybody goes away and come up with these really heartbreaking things that have happened. So people come back and feel guilty. Well, it's not working anymore.
No, I'm never going in there. I don't care. She got clean tomorrow. I'm there. I listen, turn her on every day and listen to her. I listened to her there this morning saying, I don't care if somebody comes in and calls me a butch dyke lesbian, because I am one. I'm a woman who, no, I'm a girl who likes girls, but I have the white picket fence with my husband. Talk about retardation. No, you're cheating on your husband because you have a girlfriend, and it's not the first time you've cheated on your husband. What about third world prepper with his big BBC, Sammy, that you were having an affair with for a long time on Facebook? Yes, Sammy, third world prepper. Vinny, just in case you're listening, go look it up.
I'm just go look it up. That's right.
Go get in her Facebook. Go get in her Facebook, Vinny, and look at those BBCs that are in there.
I'll bet you he knows, and I'll bet you for whatever reason he does not care.
He doesn't care, guys.
Wait a minute.
Who would move their wife into a room and put a fucking board up in their bed so they can't see over it? What the hell? Talk about the hills have fucking eyes.
I don't know. That is the strangest situation. And Candy Strap, of course you're welcome. I'm just talking to Marie. I'm sorry. You feel
that poor child, if she really is autistic and she already has a curbed functioning brain, we'll say, because she's autistic, for her to try to take up, her mum and dad aren't in the same bed. Mum's over here live streaming, talking about her girlfriend. Mum's going to America to meet her girlfriend, but look at my poor dad over here. What are you creating? That's your legacy, woman. These are the people. These are your descendants. You're gonna leave behind after you. They're gonna talk about their mother and their grandmother and have stories to tell for generations. What are they gonna tell about you, you human slut sitting on your bed taking your oxys? Not productive in society at all. Not productive in her household at all. Not productive on YouTube.
No, not
a waste of my fucking oxygen.
I'll tell you what, her daughter is going to think of her worse than Sammy tries to say she thinks of her mother. And personally, I think Sammy says all those things about her mother because her mother put the kibosh on her trying to get pills from the stepfather.
Oh, you heard about that too?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, the other night when they announced that he had double lung cancer and that he was going to die, and she was laughing, and Vinny was like, tell him if he doesn't give my $40 back by Friday, I'll kill him before the cancer does. Maybe the $40 were for the pills.
Maybe. That's right. She's disgusting. She's just...
And I bet you, Coco... I bet you, Coco, if it came down to it, when that man is dying in his bed from cancer, the most horrible disease and painful disease you can die from, she would rather eat his morphine pills than give them to him for herself.
Absolutely. I believe the way she was, that she would take them if they were her own daughters.
Yep.
It's a sad fact, and people have done it. People that are actively using, I have heard stories upon stories upon stories about things that they've done, and they're not proud of what they've done ever. But Sammy is a different when I say she's different, see, a lot of people will say to me, but it's the drugs. And I'm seeing something else. There's more. It's more. Her behavior, what happened, Marie? Her behavior sucked way before. Where did Marie go? But if you notice, wait a minute. Marie, did I lose you? Good night, Candy Strap. What happened to Marie? All of a sudden, she just disappeared. Well, here, come back on. I don't know why. Good night, Candy. Next time, come on. And if you sing better than Sammy, I'll be glad to give you the platform. But you have to sing better than Sammy.
I think I'm here.
What the hell happened?
I have no idea.
So listen.
I was just gone.
What was I forgot what I was saying. There's just so much with her.
Isn't there for the last
Oh, that's what I was saying. Have you guys all heard about her stories when she was a kid? How she did this?
Look, I heard that she was lonely and abused, and then I heard she was spoiled because she was an only child and her mother couldn't have any more kids. She was the only kid that she had. Then she ran away from home when she was 13. Then she was a prostitute when she was 17. Then she studied Chinese literature when she was 18. Then she became a beautician and she owned her own business. And now she's 65 and yeah.
Well, you didn't hear the stories how, she started all this trouble when she was in school and she was fighting constantly. And her and her friends did this, that, and the other thing, and they set somebody's roof on fire. Now, all of these things because of course it's not ethical to ever try to diagnose someone you don't know, but these all could be indicators of a conduct disorder.
Yeah, I think somebody thinks that she has borderline personality disorder for sure. Mm-hmm. I think it was Evelyn that thinks that. Joe thinks it too.
But if you look up antisocial personality disorder, they started those behaviors. They would have had a conduct disorder before they were 18, or oppositional defiance disorder, which she says herself. She used to pick on other children. She set someone's roof on fire and then fried their fish in a frying pan. Unless she's lying.
What? Yeah. I never heard this. Must have happened when I was sleeping.
Yeah. She said something about the fish. Somehow the fish got out of the pond and then she fried it in a frying pan. That's not normal.
I'm sure.
I'm
sure. I think that when she gets high, it takes her to Neverland and she just starts plucking stories out the sky.
Well, did you ever hear her talk about her dream? Nobody has a dream and can talk about it for hours on end.
Mm-hmm.
And Sammy will go on and on and on about her dream. It's like, oh, yeah.
I just feel sorry that her husband could be married to her supposedly today. They're married 15 years. And that he could hand her out her drugs every day. Hand them into her hand. And watch her chopping them up and taking them. He don't have much respect for his wife.
At all.
Let's be honest. Get her fucking help, Vinny. I know you're watching. Get her to rehab.
Well,
Put her outside the door. Leave her live in the fucking streets if that's what she wants to do. Give your daughter a life, for fuck's sake.
absolutely, because if anyone were able to, he's the stronger partner.
But obviously he's not. He's just a little bitch boy.
Yep, that's right. Because if you allow your daughter to be around that, then there's something really wrong with you, because that's not right, Vinny. And I believe 100% that you do watch. That's wrong.
And Coco, even the other night, okay, he's like, I've got her shower ready, I've got her sponge, her shampoo and conditioner, the stuff to wash her face. Why is he doing, like, I let my husband wash my boys, no bother. I trust my husband to wash my daughter too, but I prefer to do it myself. He wouldn't be getting my daughter's shower ready. No. Why isn't mother doing that? Mothers are supposed to do that for their daughters.
Because she's laying on her, and she can't even sit for a stream. She lays down in the bed like it's an effort.
Yes, Cash, I would be told just to get the fuck out. Go do what you need to do across the street and get out of my house.
Yep. So it's just either he's extremely codependent, which he could be, because he could be using too. I mean, they said
I think he has overall financial control, and I think that's what keeps him there. They have to be together to get the money that they get.
True.
Because he's Sammy's carer and she's Candice's carer. How that ever makes sense, I have no idea. But they have to be together for all that money. I mean, she can say that she worked 40 years. She's still sponging off the government, the same as somebody that's drawn the dole or that's on food stamps. The very same. It's a government payment. They're not. Her mom, oh yeah, she's disgusting. And she's going to kick her up the ass when the father dies. Yeah, right, Sammy. You're going to move her in for another payment, Sammy. Get fucking real.
Yep, just like she wanted to do with her uncle. And do you remember when she went crazy because I said something about her using her uncle? You are using your uncle.
I absolutely think, Coco, if I lived in Australia, I would report her for child abuse, child neglect, predatory behavior. I would report her for every knife and little spinny thing that she has in there that are illegal in Australia. They are illegal to have, yet she has them. I would report her for elder abuse as well. And then I would report her to the cop station for taking Oxycontin on YouTube that were not prescribed to her.
To her, that's right.
That is illegal in Australia. I'm not a citizen, but I hope somebody does it for the sake of that child.
Oh, do you hear what Cass just said? She said that she's getting Bob's house.
I believe that she needs to be reported for elder abuse, taking his money off him.
And did you hear the way she spoke the other day? He has difficulty swallowing, apparently, and he coughs when, he eats. And she goes, listen to him. Everybody on YouTube can hear you, Like,
wow.
It's like, you nasty pig.
No, J-Love, they were not her prescribed medication. They were, I think, her husband's. They were in a file, or whoever she buys them off of. Her husband is prescribed them, but she's not.
Oh, my God. And then to talk that way about her uncle, the same uncle that she says spent all that money for her to get that stuff from Ashley.
She doesn't care, Coco. She's only out for what she can get in life. If she really loved Ashley and Ashley was her friend, she would have contacted Ashley to make it up. Ashley to make up with her. Instead, all she wants to do is boo-hoo how she's such a victim on YouTube. Get a life. You've burnt and hurt everybody your goddamn fucking self. And it took Ashley long enough to see her for what she is. It took her a long, long time.
It really, really did. And then for her to try to twist that tip that she gave Ashley and try to act like she paid Ashley $25 an hour. You didn't pay her $25 an hour. You
And even
tipped
if
her.
you did, who goes on like that? Even if she did, who just talks about money? I'm such a good person for tipping her $100. Who
Yeah.
talks about that? To me just means that person is an object to her. She doesn't have any feelings for anybody. I believe that she doesn't have feelings for anybody.
No.
She's only waiting for him to croak it to get his 6-bedroom house.
Yeah, because if you knew he was coughing like that every time that she said he does it every time he eats, she would insist that he goes
He,
to get seen, to get, endoscopy.
yeah,
An
my son had to
endoscopy.
get one.
Yeah, no, she doesn't care.
My son
Yeah,
had to get that swallow test done because he's constantly getting sick at nighttime in his sleep. And he
oh,
used to never wake up when he got sick. So he had to get that where you swallow and eat something and they watch it go down your throat. In case you can actually have this thing wrong with the muscle in your throat where it loses its elasticity and it
yeah.
falls in on your throat when you're eating. That's probably what Bob has. That can actually choke him at some stage. And all they need to do is give it a shot of Botox or something for it to start working again properly. It's that easy, Sammy. Take him to see a fucking doctor.
Yeah, instead of acting like he's disgusting because he's coughing on his food. That's exactly how she acted. That was the
But I mean, even if she brings him in, Coco, to live in that little flat, he's getting no dinner every day, no lunch, no supper. They have their fiestas at 3 o'clock in the morning cooking fish. Her and Vinny were up the other night at 3 a.m. in the morning cooking fish, talking, laughing, screaming, laughing, both of them. And that kid was asleep in that house.
Yeah, and
To go to school the following morning. She had
and
school the
Sammy
following
says
morning.
she says she doesn't smoke in the house. Really?
And she's smoking in the bedroom, and then this is only 2 foot away from her.
Yep. She's a liar, and she should absolutely get off YouTube. See, there should be some kind of, I don't know, criteria where if you act like that, you have to get off. That's just how it is.
There definitely needs to be changes to YouTube, definitely, because she's a danger to herself and other people. I'm not joking, she really is.
I believe it. And you notice how she kept saying, well, Ashley said I have no coping skills. You're a sneak. You use that. You know what to do.
Or Coco, I have no words. At fucking 43, Sammy, you've no words, I'm sure.
She's full of it. She's a con and a manipulator. That's exactly
But
what
I think she's been like that all her life. And I mean,
Yeah.
since teenage years, and that's never going to change, dude. With drugs, without drugs, she's only out for what she can gain in life. And canoes.
That's
Now,
what
who
I
else
was
is built
wondering.
like
Hey, Black Velvet, how are you? Candy Strap, can I get in here with your Canadian accent? Yeah, hey, we have all accents here. We have Australian, Irish. We have them all. It's just, I don't know. And nothing is going to change. If she gets off YouTube, my guess is this. She will irritate the living hell out of her family, and they will be forced to take action because they're not going to be able to stand her.
Put her in a mental institution or something.
Get something, because you would get so annoyed with her. And then when she said she hit her head because of that whole thing with Thora, really? Is that how you're teaching your daughter? You're not.
She what? What did you say, Coco?
That time when she got all upset and Thora told her she couldn't go, or Gray or whoever.
Gray.
And she hit her head. Yeah, she was probably hit her head because she was using and fell.
Yep.
You know, it had nothing to do with that, but she'll use that. And then how many times are we going to hear about this sexual assault story of hers? A million? Who continually tells that kind of, traumatic story?
Yes. That would be traumatic. And you wouldn't be talking about it at a drop of a hat.
No, you wouldn't.
Just like Beck, guy, I still can't get over Beck and the lies, man.
Well,
Oh my God, she's such a liar. Jesus Christ.
That's what Cash and Carly were saying. And Marie, I remember back when I first started making videos on Sammy, everybody kept saying, well, why don't you make a video on Beck? And it's like, because I didn't know what Beck did.
She's unbelievable, Coco. I mean, she's so bad, she can't even keep on top of her lies. I mean, if you're going to tell lies, you need to stick with them. She can't even do that.
Well, I started hearing from Cass and Carly, about the miscarriage, and Jessica told me some of it, but I never knew, the whole story of what she's done until tonight. Now, she told people she had a miscarriage or she gave her child up for adoption.
She told us that she was raped the night of her prom and that she got pregnant and that she gave the child up for adoption. I think people believe that for maybe 12 months. And I think Tessa contacted her sister and said that none of it was true. But it turns out that she's never been pregnant. She has said that on YouTube. Because of her bladder condition, she couldn't get pregnant. And because of her mental illness, she wasn't going to have kids anyway, so she wasn't bothered. Then I looked and there was a video, Cash, you're wrong. I'm like, what the fuck? And put it on. She's like, I never said that the child was born from rape. Yes, you did. Anyway, that Once a Liar, Always a Liar posted her old streams where she's telling about the baby being up for adoption, the miscarriage, and then her lie yesterday. It's just pathetic. People have such... Why not just come on and be your fucking self, like?
You know what it is? When you get on YouTube, you figure this, there's thousands and thousands of people in the world. And a lot of them have issues, right? A lot of people do. And they come up and they have a platform and no one knows it in the very beginning until they start displaying these behaviors, because of course we wouldn't know, not in the beginning.
Yeah, I don't know what Beck. I'm done with Beck. I can't give her any more chances. I find it so weird that you would lie about such things, about kids especially, and fake pregnancies and miscarriages. Nope.
There are people in disorders where they seek attention and will do anything. I think that's maybe why her and Sammy
are like...
Yeah, they end up being friends again.
I think that Beck is completely obsessed with Sammy. I mean, obsessed with her. She's Erin's fairy garden in Sammy's chat. She's Sammy's mod in there. That is so Beck.
Yeah, it kind of, because where does Sammy get these? Well, she does give everybody a moderator status.
No, it's not even that. We made a Discord group, okay, and somebody invited Beck in there, and the person that invited Beck and Beck were both removed from the Discord, and then the two mods, Erin and Sleeping Beauty, told Sammy about the group. How dumb are the two of them bitches? Of course, it's going to be the two people that have been removed from the group that told Sammy to the their own trolls. Talk about stupidity.
I don't know what is wrong with you.
And then she's like, I'm not Erin, Irish Marie. I'm not Erin. Stop saying that I'm Erin. Yes, you fucking are Erin Beck.
I don't know. I don't know. They're probably, talking to each other on Hangouts or something.
Oh, definitely. There's a friendship there between herself and that other person. That's fine. I mean, if she wants to do that, I mean, Beck, if your life is that sad and you need to pretend to be somebody else to mod in Sammy's chat every day, you do that, girl. Go do that.
Yeah,
But just know,
you don't have to hide it. Do it right out in the open.
but just know that when you're going live then and you're talking about Sammy, you're a fucking big fat hypocrite, and we all know it because you're in there fisting her vagina with compliments as fucking Erin, and then you're going live, oh, I hate Sammy. I wish I never met her. I don't want anything to do with Sammy. I'm never going in her chat again. Fuck off, Nick.
Cass called her Rebecca. She's something, Cass. If there was
Cash, I can't keep up with it. Like, just pick a side and stay on it. Just like, I bet people actually feel like fucking morons when she took that Oxycontin. The pricks that were out there saying, oh, you're all bullying Sammy. You want Sammy to die. You're nothing but bullies. I bet you feel like a fool now, boo, don't you?
No, you know what they're going to say? They're going to believe and say, well, if everyone didn't speak to Sammy, and that's what I said on that stream too, if YouTube bothers you so much, you need to get off. Don't blame other people. Because she did. Come on. She came on here. Her boundaries were so loose. She told people everything.
Mm-hmm. And Coco, when she says that she was sober until day 58, does anybody remember the stream the day she got out of rehab and she was lying on the bed?
Yeah.
She was so high, her fucking eyes were the size of the moon. She's been high since that day. I reckon she probably went 5 days straight when she was in the treatment center. And then when she left, that was it. She's been high since.
That's right. And do you all remember when I made that video, how she went on and she said no one was getting any updates because of me?
That's just like she said we weren't allowed to see what it was in Ashley's box. No, we weren't going to see it now because we were mean to her. Are you 10? Are you fucking 10? Get a fucking life, grow up, go pay your bills, go clean your house, go watch your child and look after her and get off YouTube.
That's right. Good night.
She was telling us yesterday. Say it again, Coco. I missed it.
Oh, that's okay, hon. I was saying good night to Candy Strap and Out on the Wire.
Oh, Night Out on the Wire. Bye, Candy. She was saying yesterday how when she's not on YouTube, she's spending time with her family, and not like the rest of us in chats. She's not on YouTube or has nothing to do with YouTube. When, where, and whenever does that happen? You sleep live on YouTube with your phone going. Don't spend no time with your family ever in the day, besides them coming into your room to you like a 600-pounder on TV.
Yeah, that's so sad. It really, really is. And if it weren't for her daughter, I could just never, ever watch her, pay attention, because she's just not worth it. She's not.
She is so pathetic. I have to watch her, though. My husband said the same to me. Why the fuck you watching her? You get so mad. Just turn her off. I'm like, I've got to fucking watch her to see what she says. But it'll wear off. The novelty will wear off again. And she'll be down to nothing. People will stop watching and something else will happen in the community and she'll be back down to her 4 people in chat.
Well, your husband's not the only one. Mine said, if you don't shut that off, I can't stand her voice. And then when the kids come, he's like, now you gotta shut that off because she's so vulgar. She can't even shut her mouth. But what are you gonna do? Cash said she was giving out real estate advice before. To who? Oh, yeah. Do you remember she said her mother gave her $10,000, but her mother should have died, not her aunt?
Yes.
Yep. And then her daughter's cat should have died, not hers.
Yes. And God, did she ever get the dog, the vaccinations? Nope. He got no vaccinations.
No, she shouldn't have a dog because I heard her saying the other day, which was she should, Candace, you wanted that dog, you have to play with it, blah, blah, blah. But you can't expect a kid of her age at her level to fully take care of a dog because they're not going to.
No.
You can direct them, but you have
I
to
will never. I've got 3 animals. The 3 of them were bought for the kids. I will never get an animal again for a child because they don't look after it. They don't know how anyway.
They don't, and they get distracted.
And they get
do
bored.
other things, yes.
Yep.
And that's just how kids are. You know, that's what they do. And she acts like everything is such a shock. I don't know. I'm just so I can't believe that no one in Australia thinks that it's worthy to have an intervention and force child rearing classes. Do you know what I mean? Because if
I think maybe the child rearing classes she's gone past that now. I think like she's 11, like going on 12. The damage is done. I don't think you can go back and teach the child all the things you've taught her that is wrong up to 12 years now.
I know. It'd be
I mean, I don't think her personality is set in stone now. I know she'll grow from that. But if she's a bully like her mother, I think that's probably set to stay there.
And the truth is, something happened in school. Hi, Kendra. Sammy needs to build herself a doggy dog house outside where she belongs. I know, Cash, you are. I know.
Cash, why don't you come up?
Yeah, do you want to come up, Cash? I invited you guys before, but I think you left.
Feckers.
I know.
Fecking Cash ironing clothes. How dare she? How dare you be a productive person on YouTube, Cash?
Well, let me tell you something. Marie, if I hear her talk about you, I either get really mad or bust out laughing. It's one or the other. I either get mad that she talks about you, or I think it's funny that you get on her nerves to that extent.
I mean, she could sit there and she could say, I'm fat. Yeah, I'm fat. I had 3 kids, really young, 2.5 years between them all. I don't care. And I like chips.
And what
difference? She could say I'm ugly all day long. I might be ugly to her. That's fine. I mean, I'm not going to bed with you, Sammy. I don't care what you think of me.
But you're not. That's the thing. You're not.
But I don't need to impress anybody in life. I have a husband who loves every roll of fat I have.
That's right.
And that's it. I'm not out to make anybody else horny, only him.
That's right. That's right. And she's just upset because her husband wants a wooden board in between them. And a little bed like they're kids at a camp. That's terrible. Cash, do you want to come up, hon? What's going on, Kendra? Same old stuff, a different day. Lottie, you're welcome to come up too, hon.
I love Lottie's little voice.
Yes, it
suits her personality to the T.
She's obsessed with Marie probably because she fancies her. Hey.
Ew, not even if I had never got laid again and somebody stitched up my vagina. She does not wash herself. Like, she stays in the same clothes for 5 and 6 days every week. Ew. You need a hazmat to go in there.
And you notice that when she's still trying to, and she's got like she wants Kirsty around, but she doesn't. You know what I mean?
I heard she was just talking about
people. And then she gets mad and Kirsty never said that everybody is here because of me.
Nope.
That's Stacy with the purple hair that day saying she was Christy.
I don't know. I haven't spoken to Kirsty in 2 weeks, maybe.
No, Christy. Remember there was that girl with the purple hair? That was Stacy, right?
Christy Barr, Barr.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know it's Stacey because it's a fake American accent. I think she actually did go up there and she trolled Sammy as the fake American for about an hour.
Yeah, and she looked really, really cute with the purple hair, and she was adorable. And she was the one who said that people come there because of Kirsty. Yeah, Cass, absolutely, hon. Well, I'll be, now that I know how to stream again, I'll stream again.
Yeah, Lottie said she did.
Yeah, she did. And then she got mad that Kirsty said she's the reason why everybody goes over there. It's like, you're so stupid. You didn't even hear what she said. You did not listen at all. And then she says, remember she used to say she hated my videos because I had to read? Yeah, you have to read. I don't know. I've been on for a while, though. I should get off. What are you going to do today, Marie? Anything good?
Yes. I'm here giving out to my kids as usual. I'm mothering.
Yeah, that is a 24/7. That never.
My boys are fighting with each other. I need to get off and sort these boys out since they're having a fight with each other.
Yeah, the boys do. Marie, I'm going to say again, your kids are absolutely adorable. They are so cute.
Well, do you hear that, Coco? Someone shouted, "Shut up!" Yeah, they're lovely and meek on the outside. Kids will be kids.
Absolutely. I know. If they're going to give anybody a hard time, it's going to be you.
Lottie, she's putting Candice out into the little flat thing. But then I heard she's putting Bob out there, so I don't know. Something fishy's going on though. Boys, Coco, I need to go and sort these boys out.
All right, darling. Good to hear you.
I'm sorry.
I'll talk to you.
I'm sorry. I'll come back on the next time that you're on. Okay. If I'm awake.
All right.
I have no idea how to get out of here though.
I think you just click out, don't you? You go back to Streamlabs.
Hang on, how do I find Streamlabs though? Oh, here I have it. Hang on now. So it says leave X. So I'm leaving. Bye, Coco. Love you.
Bye, hon. Love you too. Oh, she did it. Well, what do you know? We're learning as we go along. Oh, you had an idea, Lottie, huh? About that little side room? Listen to Briar. I only went over there for my side chat businesses. Listen, that's what Marie said. It drove her nuts. Aw, Cass, you're always welcome. I am going to get off too, and you lovely ladies have a great day, and I will probably see you within the next couple days. So have fun. Don't let Sammy drive you nuts. Bye, everybody. This is a prolonged goodbye because I have to go back to Streamlabs. Take care, guys.